Alright, I'm excited. We're finally gonna quit screwing around. This is part of 48 of No Sinners Run. We're finally gonna catch... What ball are we gonna catch home edge in? Let me sort by type. Just throw a master ball at quick ball. Might just use a quick ball. Quick ball, possibly a dust ball would be alright. Oh, by the way, here's Esper. So, two pokes that I've been trying to figure out where they are. Yeah, they were right here. Esper itself is kind of ugly, to be honest. It looks like a... Well, it kind of looks like a cat that just took a bath, if you know what I mean. They don't look very happy. They tend to look way cuter when they're fluffy and not wet. Wet kitties are not happy kitties. That is a Centret. That's not what we want. See, I'd actually kind of forgotten about this whole... Like, hey, there's a palace here, and it has grass in its courtyard, in a way. I'm using encounter power level 2. And the screen is all wonked up. Sorry, guys. Oh, there's a TM up there, by the way, that we missed. Hold edge! Its cry is like a sword being, so good. Oh, man. How do we get up there? Don't need Centrets, need swords. Those things are going to be extremely low level. We're going to have to do some hijinks to get it caught up. Experience share will help. Let's see what this team is. I have Venoshock. I don't think it's going to be that helpful. If it was like Pyro Shock, it would be helpful for her. Yeah, 65. I guess Venoshock's alright if you set up T-Spikes. Especially now that Poison's a decent attacking type. That would wreck some fairies. Oh, here's Ninkata. Looking for just want a male hone edge. Kind of hate to have mostly male. Ideally, the team composition should be like, I don't know, at least 2 females and 4 males. That's typically the way it plays out, you know. I just don't like any of those female names too much. Waiting for more hone edges. Perhaps we should have taken the female ones. I'm just still surprised that it's not genderless, to be honest. I mean, it's a sword. It's a sword. I also don't know how it evolves. I'm gonna assume level until proven otherwise. No, Oddish, I don't want you. I have a Venusaur. I don't need Oddish. Okay, Honedge has been consistently female for me. And not super common. Stop appearing oddish. I wonder if Bellsprout appears here in the other version. Because there are so many Pokemon that I think are going to be in this, I can easily see there being a ton of version exclusives. You know, like maybe Bellsprout's here in the other game, and why? That way they can, you know, like there's still going to be a ton of pokes in each route. Paralyze heal. But that way they can fit more, you know, in the entire game. Because I know Diamond and Pearl had quite a few version exclusives, like Walrein versus the Dugong line, T-Tar versus the Mints line, things like that. No, Oddish, go away. You're being a weed. You're being exactly what you are, which is a weed. Oh baby, a tiny mushroom. We needed one of those. I think tiny mushroom is the only thing, this is something I'm forgetting, that has been redeemable for move relearner, or move reminder, whatever you want to call it, other than heart scale. And that was in, I think, Fire Red Leaf Green only. And it was kind of neat because you could either give them 2 tiny mushrooms or 1 big mushroom. But I think that was because Love Disc wasn't natively found in Kanto, whereas Paris was, so made a bit more sense that way. Well, at least one thing we're doing with this is we're getting rid of the blur, which looks to be 100% gone now. Yeah, it looks to be very blur-free right now, which we've been recording over an hour, so. Alright, be male so I can put a lid on this, and you're probably going to be a terrible nature, but oh well. There we go, I think you're 1 level lower, but oh well. I don't believe we can afford to actually hit you, so we're just going to throw a quick ball. Got 4 of them. I have no idea what your catch rate is. Alright. Yeah, because we caught you with a quick ball, that makes me want to name you after Shinken Gold. Because that's what he does. He does EI, which is where you Steel Ghost. It's where you just make a slash with your sword straight out of the scabbard. That's an EI blow. Apparently this Pokemon is born when a departed spirit inhabits a sword. Yeah, no joke. Yes, sir. And your name's gonna be... I'm just gonna go with, the leader of the Samurai Rangers, I guess. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm glad we got him and not a heal ball. Alright, so he knows Tackle, Swords Dance, Fury Cutter, and Metal Sound. His name is Jaden, if you guys didn't see. And looks like he is Careful. Alright, I'll take that. Definitely physically attacking, so I'll definitely take a Careful nature. It looks like his special defense is a little bit low, so that's a pretty good nature. Overall, it's definitely not a bad nature. Looks like he's kind of slow, which is unfortunate, but I don't know, maybe his attack is just super high. I can't really tell anymore because he's level 11 and the rest of our guys are level 60. But this is going to be our 6th party member, so yeah. I should have had him a long freaking time ago, but I did not. Move Lucky Egg over there. Oh, that's cool, you can kind of see the little thing moving around. I don't know if I pointed that out before. You can actually see the Rocky helmet there. See the Miracle Seed. Silk Scarf. That's kind of cool. That leaves Andros without a item. Oh, whoops. Let me recenter the screen. So yeah, we finally have our Honedge. I am very satisfied with this state of the game as it is now. Alright, getting recentered. So what are we going to give people? We're going to give Andros Mind Plate, if I can find it. Mind Plate is somewhere. There it is. To Andros. And give black glasses to Adam. Alright, so we'll just put him at the front of the party so we can do the switch out method, basically. And yeah, finally, we get to go back and keep playing the game. That only took an hour to find Honedge. And of course, he was somewhere we'd already been. And actually, no, he wasn't somewhere we'd already been. He was somewhere I detoured around. So, yeah. Oh, alright. The camera is being weird. Yeah. It's not really that much better. But anyway, now that we have chewed that over. Oh man, hollow clip received, and they're no longer being spied on, so that's good. Hey Sycamore, what's up? That's convenient, because that's exactly where I was headed. Thanks for interrupting me. Oh, Durant. I bet we're gonna find a Skarmory now, too, and I'm gonna, like, dump Honedge for Skarmory. Probably not, though. Oh, by the way, TMs. Let me sort these things. Sort by number. What? Honedge can learn. Hidden power. Oh, I should probably see this. Well, no, never mind. Special. Protect, of course. Frustration. Return. Duh. Double team. Aerial Ace might be one to learn. Facade. Oh. Yeah, let's definitely teach him Shadow Claw. That's stab. Get rid of something useless. Oh yeah, Fury Cutter is 40 now. I also just realized that Fury Cutter and Echoed Voice are basically the same attack. I just noticed that. I don't know how much... I want to say Echoed Voice, though. I think that's round. Anyway. I know we're not going to use Metal Sound. And by the way, Adam can learn Power Up Punch. Well, well. It's a brand new route, so that means Dowsing Machine on. Ah, hello, Heatmore. Moan Edge, it's been way too long, buddy. Alright, we'll just pop some bubbles on you. Felt kind of bad for passing up Sableye, but I'll have a 3rd gen retro run at some point, I'm sure. I'm going to have Volbeat, Sableye, all my old buddies. Actually, I guess that's the only 2 I've seen from that 3rd gen team. I'm assuming that you can't Hydro Pump. Let me look at it. I'm not going to learn it for sure, it's only 5 PP. Yep, Hydro Pump is only 110 now. Which means it sucks. Because it lost 10 base power, and Surf only lost 5. Jaden level 12, Jaden level 13, Jaden wants to learn Pursuit. I see no reason to learn Pursuit, to be honest. Pursuit is still 40 power, good. Jaden level 14. I should check and see what moves he gets via Move Tutor, actually, before we go much further. I'm not actually sure. Save. Actually, I'll wait until he evolves into a Doublade, and then I'll go check what's going on here. Someone... Wild Lap, jump out. Go, oh wait, oh, there's a Durant. It's gonna devour my deck. No, just kidding. We have Cole. Shoot Embers at Durant's. Should be pretty effective. Oh man, Iron Head. One of Aggron's most powerful moves. It's one of the manliest moves in the game. Battle Girl Justine, no! That is who died in part 14. The infamous part 14. White blind Nuzlocke. Let's go into I guess Andros, maybe? Sure. Oh, it's bouncing. Well, let's almost calm minds with this one T-Bolt will kill. Alright, could be faster. And get a crit proc. Fantastic. Oh well, paralyzed you too. Let's see if you dare to go for bounce. You do. Not a very good move when you're paralyzed, because you get full parried on the come down. Or you could hit it. And you didn't freaking die. Or you should go back and get moon melts too. So yeah, so much for the one T-Bolt killing. I guess nobody wanted to be fully paralyzed this game. Level 17. Level 18. Autotomize. It's just agility. Well, that might actually be somewhat useful, because Jaden is kind of slow. But, I don't know, it's tough to put that over Swords Dance. Yeah. Where's my goodie? I was told there was a goodie. Hello, Girder. Taylor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Rocky Helmet off Taylor so she can acrobatics properly. No! God, I hate Girder so much. Freaking learning Rock Slide by default. So dumb. Ooh, Shadow Sneak. Still 40. Yeah, we'll ditch tackle for that. And now we'll do some healing up. So for all intents and purposes, I'm going to assume that Team Flare is now out of commission. Kind of an underwhelming evil team, to be honest. Their big bazooka, whatever, made a big hole in the ground. Ooh, ah. Oh man, we found a Pokeball at Route 18. That's such an item that needs to be hidden. Laron! I should have had a boss god. Oh well. It's probably about ready to evolve into boss god, by the way. Goes protect. Oh, it's 30. Let's try to forget about that. Oh, Autotomize looks cool now. Oh yeah, that's the other thing about Autotomize. It halves your weight. So moves like low kick no longer do as much damage to you. Whereas things like heat press do. And likewise, you do less damage with things like heavy press or whatever the things are. Very nice. Got an ether. Looks like that skate thing you need cut to get to. I could teach cut to him, but I'm not. I'll have to remember to go back and use all cuts after the challenge is over. I hope that is the actual battle style. So we heard about this a while back, and I was thinking it was gonna be the thing where you try to lose. You're trying to be the first one to run out of Pokemon instead of you know running your opponent out of Pokemon. So reversing type matchups. Oh man. I'm gonna save, and this is obviously an optional battle. Will you guys hate me if I end up screwing this up and wiping? Or I just reset? I want to try this. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna try this. Let me not start off with Hone Edge. I don't need the handicap going into this crazy thing. I really hope this is like a real thing. Like you can do these on Wi-Fi. This will be the most mind-screwy thing ever. Oh man. Oh, this is crazy. Psychic Inver. Since out of Emolga. Alright. So it's gonna be... So what about ground type moves? Is that gonna like be 8 times effective on Emolga? Alright, so this is a good matchup then. Level 55. Let's use choose Surf. T-Wave, that's still gonna be doing the same thing. It's not gonna raise my speed. It'd be funny if it did. We're gonna Water Shuriken. Alright, Jaden's still getting some levels. Aerial Ace. I kinda like Shadow Sneak on him, to be honest, because he is so slow. I kind of hate to ditch Swords Dance, but it's probably a TM, and B, we can always use X attacks, I guess. I would just rather have more attacks. So, sorry, Swords Dance. Saying a Abomasnow. Nah, keep battling, because the water's going to be super effective. Unfortunately, I'm paralyzed. So let me use a Surf. This is Blizzard, so that would have been super effective actually. Let's see. Blizzard is resisted. Grass is gonna be 4x effective though. I feel like Adam's probably my best bet. He'll probably live a Blizzard. I want to try to get the Surf off. This is super effective. Wow, did not expect that to kill. Did not think that would kill. Also, he didn't activate, he must be on Nerve, because he didn't activate an ability. Let's see. I hate to send in Xander. Maybe he just won't have grass moves. Probably wishful thinking. Alright, let's use some Petal Dance. Can't use... I'm assuming we still can't use, like, powder moves to paralyze, to sleep him. Alright, Petal Dance takes him down. Shedinja! Oh man. Oh man, alright, go, Grass will hit him. Grass will hit him. Grass will hit him, because Grass is resisted by Bug. So now it's weak. It's super effective to Bug. Oh man, what a mind screw battle. I really hope those are available on Wi-Fi. I would love to do some of those. That changes team building, like, and what pokes are good so much. Like, now your resistances are your... Oh, that makes Ice type so good! Oh, that makes Ice like the best type in the game! pretty much, right? Now that, oh man, weak to ice only, resistances to fighting, rock, steel, fire. Is there another one I'm forgetting? Probably. Oh man. Okay, I love those battles because oh, we had a citrus berry. Alright, so that wasn't that bad. He had pretty high level pokes though. That's awesome. I love those. It's a great change of pace. Just flips like everything on its head, obviously. Completely changes like what's good. Which makes steel type terrible on defense. It's like, oh man, yeah, I love those. I really hope those aren't just like a storyline thing, an in-game thing. I really hope we can do those in Wi-Fi. That is so awesome. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go a little bit over, I guess, on this part, and I'll see you guys next video for a little bit shorter part. Later days.